Hello everyone, how are you all? I am your shield. Today again we are back with Whiteout Survival. I am here with a new guide for you. In today's video we are talking on heroes. I will tell you what are the hidden heroes or what are the underrated heroes in Whiteout Survival that you can use. Most of the players who play Whiteout Survival, they don't use this hero or they cannot realize the actual power of this hero. So in today's video, I will mainly talk about those heroes and I will tell you how you can get them. This video is mainly for the beginners, but if you are old player, it can still help you. So let's jump in our video. The first hero I am talking, that is Jeronimo. Jeronimo is extremely powerful hero in Whiteout Survival. If you are fighting solo 1v1, Jeronimo is a beast. If you are calling rally against some real player, Jeronimo can make very high damage. If you are playing bear hunt, Jeronimo is very much useful. Jeronimo can be used in the bear hunt up to Gen 12 or Gen 13. Okay, not only in Gen 1 or Gen 2, you can use Jeronimo for a long time. The only problem is Jeronimo is a high level pay to win. You cannot get the Jeronimo shards easily. You have to purchase from the VIP packs. Okay, that is the only bad thing. But why Jeronimo is so much powerful? Look at the skill. Jeronimo is exception. The first skill of the Jeronimo, that is damage up 25% for all troop. Other infantry cannot do this type solid damage. Only some infantry can do. Even some infantry have higher damage than Jeronimo. But they are not proper skill. They are some chance based skill. They are some turn based skill like Flint or Hector. Okay. But Jeronimo has solid skill with the damage. Then second skill, attack up. That is also very good skill for any hero. Jeronimo is exception. You can see infantry should be defensive. But Jeronimo is such a infantry who can make some good damage. And the third skill of Jeronimo, that is some stun chance. Now you are thinking, what is the stun chance? When the stun is used, opponent cannot trigger their skill properly. Opponent's skill can be cancelled if your hero is using the stun chance or stun skill. Jeronimo has this benefit. Now in the arena, Jeronimo is not that much powerful because infantry should be defensive. Jeronimo do some attack. Still, as a pay-to-win hero, Jeronimo is decent in the arena. But why Jeronimo is best, that is for the widgets. I cannot show you the widget right now, but Jeronimo is the attack widget infantry. Any other infantry that have mostly defensive widget, but only Jeronimo and Natalia, they have some attacking type widgets. That's why Jeronimo is some unique hero. Jeronimo is superior than any other infantry. Plus, Jeronimo have one hidden skill, that is the weapon. Natural leader, you can see, when this skill is used, your hero, I mean not hero, your troops, they get 15% lethality, 15% health. This one is some kind of passive skill. It means if you pay Jeronimo, if you purchase the Jeronimo, if Jeronimo is in your team, I mean Jeronimo is inside this hero list, okay, it does not matter if you are using Jeronimo or not, you always get this natural leader bonus 15%. Okay, I mean if you purchase Jeronimo, you always get the bonus, that is some passive skill. That's why Jeronimo is one of the best hero in Whiteout Survival. And for the bear hunt, you can use Jeronimo up to Gen 12 or Gen 13. So it is the first underrated hero. People actually don't go for Jeronimo. Only some high level spender, they can go for Jeronimo. That is obvious. Not everyone can go for Jeronimo. People who don't go for Jeronimo, they go for Natalia. But Natalia is not that much powerful. Jeronimo is like double powerful than Natalia. In at least bear hunt damage. In bear hunt, you see if Natalia is making 100 million damage, Jeronimo can make like 200 million damage. That's why Jeronimo is some special hero. Our next hero that people don't talk properly, that is Flint. I am not talking about best hero. I am talking about some hidden hero that have very high potential but people don't use that. So in our next hero list, that is the Flint. Why? Flint is defensive hero when you are talking about a normal free-to-play perspective, but Flint can make some very high damage because Flint is also some exceptional hero. If you check first skill, third skill, first, second, third, all skill of the Flint, they have some kind of offense, they have some kind of attack or damage. You cannot see this thing in other type of infantry. Other infantry mostly have at least one defensive skill or at least one hybrid skill. But if you check the Flint skill, you see most of the skill have something that is with the damage. Now, why I am telling Flint is underrated? Because most of the people don't know Flint can make very high damage in the bear hunt. I myself think Jeronimo is better than Flint, but I was talking with a whale, he told me his Flint is making more damage than Jeronimo. That is actually new information for me, but it is actually true. Flint can actually make very very high damage in the bear hunt. Flint may be very much average for the expedition or exploration, but Flint has something hidden potential for the bear hunt. Many people don't even know about Flint. When people use Flint in the starting, then later people go for Hector or some other hero. But I have done lot of testing Flint versus Hector. Every time Flint was the winner. Also I talk with many other whale. They also said they are making some good damage with the Flint. The only problem is Flint sometime making very high damage, sometime making very low damage. Because Flint have some chance based skill and some turn based skill. Jeronimo actually have some solid skill, but Flint skill are depending on the chance. That's why people don't want to use the Flint. But let's say you are lucky. Let's say you are lucky and your Flint is triggering the skill. Then your Flint can make more damage than Jeronimo. So Flint is also a hidden hero in Whiteout survival. I mean, Flint have some hidden potential. People don't use the Flint that much. Our next hidden hero or underrated hero in Whiteout survival, that is Owen. Now why I am putting Owen in the list? Maximum people go for Gwen in the Gen 5. Then in the Gen 7, they go for Bradley. They say Gwen is very good for calling the rally. Then Bradley can be very good for the bear hunt. So most of the people actually skip Owen in the middle. But bro, I can tell you, this hero is one of the most powerful hero in Whiteout survival. I say this hero is like second Jeronimo, or I say marksman version of Jeronimo, this Owen. Because Owen is the only hero in Whiteout survival whose all three skill that can take massive amount of kill. If you are using Owen for some garrison or rally, I mean as the garrison leader or the rally leader, if you are using Owen alone can take more than 1 million kill. Okay. Only bad thing in the Owen, that is the widget. If Owen had something rally widget, Owen could be the best hero in Whiteout survival of all time. But somehow Owen is not that thing. Owen widget is the defensive widget. That's why people skip the Owen, because people think Owen cannot make some good damage in the bear hunt. But I am telling you, if you are using Owen in expedition or arena, in both places, Owen can destroy everyone. Owen have the first skill in the arena that can do massive damage. Plus the widget skill in the arena, this one also do some massive level damage. So people actually don't look at Owen. People go for Gwen, people go for Bradley. In the middle, they skip the Owen. But this hero have lot of hidden potential. If you can use the Owen properly, you can win every battle. You can destroy everyone in the expedition. You can destroy everyone in the arena. So if you are skipping Gwen, if you are planning to get something in the next gen, I say get the Owen. This hero is very much powerful. You cannot even imagine that. Our next underrated hero or hidden hero or neglected hero, that is Hendrik. People don't go for Hendrik. People go for Gatoth. That can do some good damage. I mean not damage, that is some damage absorbing skill. Gatoth can absorb damage in the expedition. Gatoth also good in the arena. People also take Sonia for arena. but I can tell you this Hendrik is a beast in the arena. Hendrik can do massive damage in the arena. You see the octopus type skill of the Hendrik. That can clear everyone. That can wipe out full enemy if you can use Hendrik properly. But most of the people don't use Hendrik in proper way. I mean, people actually don't get the Hendrik. Most of the players, they skip the Hendrik. But Hendrik also have some hidden potential. I say if you skip Sonya and if you take Hendrik, that will be better if you are arena player. If you are rally collar type player, then you have to go with the Sonya. You have to focus on the Sonya. But if you are planning to max some hero, you can go for Hendrik. The widgets of the Hendrik, that is also some kind of, I say, good widget, because that is rally troops attack. Okay, so it can also help you in the PvP. But I mainly focus on the Hendrik only for arena. In my this account, you see I have only level 1 skill, but I have talked with many whale. I have seen the whale gameplay about Hendrik. Hendrik put some octopus in the arena. The octopus come from the ground. It can do massive damage. It can clear the whole opponent. I say Hendrik is very good, but people don't use the Hendrik. I don't know why. So these are some underrated hero in Whiteout survival. People often miss. Actually, people can go for Jeronimo. Jeronimo is not underrated, but I rarely see any Jeronimo player because it is very much expensive. I should not say this hero as underrated hero. People actually love Jeronimo, but the problem is it is very much expensive. You cannot imagine. You have to spend a huge amount of money. You have to go to VIP 12 to properly use the Jeronimo. But the other hero I just talked, like Flint, then I talk about, here you see Owen, then also I talk about Hendrik. This hero have some huge potential. I mean, they can do massive damage in any battle. They can take lot of damage, but people don't use those hero. If you are thinking why I am talking about only this hero, why I am not talking about this other hero who are already very dangerous, bro, these heroes are popular. Everyone use Mia, or everyone use Reina, or everyone use Bradley, right? These heroes are already popular. I am talking about those heroes who are not popular, but they have potential, but people cannot realize their potential. So I am telling free to play, pay to win, whatever you are, get the ON. I love this hero. This hero is so much dangerous in Whiteout survival. You cannot even imagine that. So get the ON. That is all I wanted to say in today's video. If you have any doubt, any question, you can ask in the comment. If you are watching me for the first time, you can hit the subscribe button. If you are already my subscriber, you can share the video. That is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.